athletes, let's stop being so selfish. Let's stop being so, and here's what I mean by being selfish. You're pounding the basketball. Stop pounding the basketball, because for each dribble that you take, you're getting your team tired. I'm going to say that again. For each extra dribble you take, you're getting your team tired. There's nothing more beautiful than seeing a team run a fast break without the ball ever hitting the ground. The worst thing that happened to the basketball was put air in it. Listen, the worst thing that they did to a basketball was put air in it. If you understand the history of basketball, right, with the peach basket and all that, they had to pass the ball. The worst thing they ever did to a basketball was put air in it, because now it comes right back up to you. And like you're almost hypnotizing yourself, because you just look at the worst thing they ever did to a basketball, put air in it. Athletes, move the ball, pass the ball, stop being so selfish. If you pass the ball, I assure you the ball will come back and find you.
One shot that all point guards must make. They must make this shot. Point guards must make the jump shot on the ball reversal. When the ball is reversed back to you, what's generally happened on a ball reversal? What's happening to the defense?
They're forced to rotate.
The defense is rotating. So if the defense is rotating, you're probably what on a ball reversal? Open. You probably open. Point guards have to make the jump shot on a ball reversal. And I don't care how good of a shooter y'all are, if y'all don't shoot no shots like per game, if the only shot that you shoot is on ball reversal, you got to be ready to knock that shot down every time the ball is reversed to you. Does that make sense? Like, and that's understanding your role, right? I'm gonna get everybody involved, but on that ball reversal, and I know that the defense is not rotating, and I'm open and I'm set, I'm gonna knock that shot down.
All right, good afternoon. How you doing? This is Coach Carvel Bailey, and welcome to another episode of Lunch and Learn. Today, I'm not going to be before you long, I promise, because I ain't got that much time before my lunch is over. But I wanted to come and impress this upon you today, parents. I wanted to impress this upon you, that your athlete is missing something. And here's what I mean. A lot of athletes are being introduced to things, right? So there's introduction. That's the first point to learning, introduction. The second point to learning is being taught, the teaching component. And then the third step of learning is then being coached. So what's happening is your athlete is frustrated because they're being introduced to something, and then it immediately goes to them being coached on it. But they haven't been taught how to do that thing or what to do. So their frustration stems on them being introduced to something, and then it immediately goes to being coached, right? Most of your athletes' coaches are probably just attempting to coach them instead of teach them. And those are two totally different things. But with that missing piece, your athlete is going from being introduced to something, and then they're trying to coach them. And coaches a lot of times are best practices. Does that make sense? Right? Best practices, coaching is really helping you see the blind spots. But you aren't able to see and recognize and become aware of the blind spots, or your athletes, should I say, aren't able to see and become aware of their blind spots because they haven't been taught what's right and what's wrong as it relates to basketball and oftentimes life. So your athlete is missing that second step in the 3-step process: introduction, teaching, coaching. So help your athlete to understand how to be like that. They have to be taught. They have to be taught certain skills. They have to be taught how to do certain things. They have to be taught why they should do certain things. Because most of the things that they're being given, they're being introduced to them. Here, actually, I'll give you an example. Have you ever asked your athlete, what was the coach doing? Like it seemed like everybody was all over the place. Well, that's because, let's say in a timeout, the coach probably drew up a play. Now the coach is attempting to coach them on what to do, but never really taught them how to do it. Okay, go and set this back screen, and then you go set this flare screen. Well, they've never been taught what those screens are. Does that make sense? So your athlete is being introduced to things, then they're being coached on them, but they're not being taught. And your athlete really needs to be taught what's going on. So keep in mind that middle component. And I have a video that I'll put out that explains this more. But while I had the opportunity today, I wanted to take time and bring that to you and introduce that to you. All right. See my shirt today? Mamba mentality. And guess what? Guess what? Here today, haven't released it yet. Today, we're bringing back our Mamba Mentality Masterclass. Our Mamba Mentality Masterclass will be November 5th at 9 a.m. November 5th at 9 a.m. If you know that your athlete needs to understand the game, learn the game, right? Really be able to have a different mindset than the rest of their peers. This is the class that you want your athletes to be in on November the 5th at 9 a.m. It's going to be virtual, right? $81, $81 for a 3-hour masterclass with me as we go over breaking down Kobe Bryant's Mamba mentality. You see the mantra, right? So there's a mantra to the Mamba mentality, but we're going to break all of that down, go through all of those things. And once your athlete leaves the Mamba Mentality Masterclass, they should have a different mentality and a different understanding. D. Foster, what up, my brother? Not only a Curie legend in Chicago, but an all-around basketball legend in his own right. D. Foster, they call him Cheese, y'all. They call him Cheese, left-handed sensation. But listen, this Mamba Mentality Masterclass, coaches, to my coaches that are on, right? If you bring a group, we may be able to do a team group rate for your team, but parents, you want to get your athletes registered for this Mamba Mentality Masterclass because, again, they're being introduced to things, and then they're being coached on those same things, but they're not being taught, and then they're getting frustrated. So this Mamba Mentality Masterclass is going to help them get the mindset to not only get frustrated, but teach them how to go from competing to dominating. From competing to dominating. That's what this masterclass is going to do. So I will drop the links in the comment, right? I will drop the link in the comments right now, but you definitely want to go get registered for our Mamba Mentality Masterclass. All right. That's the link right there. I just dropped it. Y'all go check it out. B2BSD Mamba. Right, our Mamba Mentality Masterclass, excuse me, November 5th, Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Get your athlete registered. $81, right? $81. And listen, I'm not going to bash you on what you can do or what you not going to do, but you know what you can do. And this is not even a sales presentation. I'm just saying you have the opportunity to get involved in this Mamba Mentality Masterclass and to help your athlete really, really learn how to grow. Remember, I said learn. They have to be taught so that they can learn. It's not just coaching. It's not just being introduced. It's really being taught on how to learn. All right. So with that said, that's time because my students are looking in the door like, is this dude going to let us in? I may, maybe I won't. All right. But play this back for your athlete and ask them, are they really learning while they're just being introduced to something? All right. Peace.
Yo. Just so you understand it, this is Coach Carvel Bailey's program with the spirit of Bob Hambry. This is Blessed of All, helping athletes, and we represent. Study your craft, your mentality leads to excellence. It's all about your mindset. We'll never stop addressing this, so be positive and not a pessimist. Confidence took James Harden higher. If you really want it, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard as carbon fiber, but we got you. From counseling to workshops, we do it. You'll go farther with a scholarship. We'll help you get recruited. Yo, anyone can dribble and shoot, but it's the ones who study basketball internally that make it to Duke University. Knowledge goes around. The game is played from the neck up and not from the shoulders down. This is Bless the Ball, helping you with obstacles. The athletes are the rocket. Bless the Ball is the rocket fuel. If you hit a wall, we can help you slowly climb it. So keep a Mamba mentality like Kobe Bryant. Bless the Ball. Cherish the opportunities that you have. Bless the Ball. Use your mentality to master the craft. Bless the Ball. Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Bless the Ball. Cherish the opportunities that you have. Bless the Ball. Use your mentality to master the craft. Bless the Ball. Come join our team, it's a new day. Follow our steps and watch how much better you play. Yo, Coach Carvel Bailey. Hey, listen to your coach, man. He ain't no scrub off the street. That man got credentials, academic and street. Believe it. And my name is Strategic.